Wow. Ex-husband here, a lawyer, got caught up in a murder for hire plot against his wife, ex-wife, over the two kids that they had together. God bless her family and friends. Damn.
He spilled the beans to an undercover FBI agent who he believed was a hitman. He originally tried to have his ex deported in 2022, but after finding out it would cost him $100,000, he decided to go with the cheaper option and try to have her killed. And all of this began over a custody battle for their children. Joining us to talk about it, David Settle, his divorce with 5 children, and Demetrius Walker, who is divorced with 10 children. Whew, we're on a roll. We're on a roll. He's divorced with 1 child. All right. But to hear a story like that, can a divorce get that ugly in your perspective, where you're like, you have these thoughts, like, let's make this easier? Not that you've had it, but for those out there.
You know, Isaiah, I think there's no one on earth that can make you as angry as the mother of your child. As a man, I can tell you that for sure. So I can understand those emotions run high, especially when you're trying to be in your children's life and you have someone on the other side opposing everything that you do and making your character out to be worse than it might be. I can understand how, you know, people's tempers will flare and anger boils over.
And how do you maintain your control where you don't lose it?
You know, what I would do is I would go turn on Zero, I Hate You, and I listen to that on repeat, you know, so that I wouldn't do anything out of character.
All right, David, let's hear from you. Your thoughts on this.
Man, listen, in the words of the great prophet Johnny Taylor, it's cheaper to keep her, right? You do, by all means, like I firmly believe in trying to save the marriage. Now, mind you, I'm divorced, but the mother of my kids, we have a phenomenal relationship, and we worked really hard to actually cultivate that relationship, right? It wasn't just something that just happened. This particular story, though, like, I just cannot see, like, there's no excuse for that type of behavior. Like, how can somebody make you that mad that you just want to take them out, especially the mother of your kids, right? I don't know. Like, this guy probably didn't even, I don't even know if this the guy.
Do you decide between, is this person angry, furious, or just evil? Well, because he also wanted to have her deported as well.
He was trying to pull out all the stops, right? Mind you, he was still in a trial about money laundering, right? So this isn't just something that he like woke up and decided to do. He probably has a long history of unethical behavior. But to go that far to have her murdered, thankfully it didn't transpire that way and he was caught. But think about it though, he probably didn't even want the kids. Like, he probably was doing this out of a position of power. Right, wanting to get back at her, wanting to spite her, and we've seen that all too well, especially people in positions of power, right, trying to exert their power and their authority. And in this particular case,
this is someone who knows the law, who knows the consequences as an attorney, but he still took that path.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he thought that he could get away with it, and he had enough money to,
and that's when you think you're smarter than everyone else.
Precisely, and I think that, you know, if you get caught in a murder for hire plot, you should get a life sentence, as if you did murder somebody, because had it not been an undercover agent, we don't know what would have happened.
And so for those who may be teetering on the edge with a situation like this, what would you tell them to pull them back, besides listen to Tupac?
Well, yeah, you know, it's difficult, but, you know, I would say try to find somewhere quiet, meditate, mindfulness. You know, in these situations, you have to be aware of your thoughts and your surroundings so that you don't do anything rash.
And of course, I'm thinking you have to think about those children, if children are involved.
Definitely.
Because do you want your mother, or do you want them to live without their mother and their father?
Right.
Your thoughts on someone?
Find somebody to talk to, right? Find somebody to talk to, because if she gets you that hot, and, you know, to de-escalate, hopefully there's somebody in your ear that can hold you accountable. Right.
We want to thank you guys for joining.
Whatever you do, don't do this.
A crucial reminder here, help is available if you or anyone you know is a victim of domestic violence. You can call the phone number there on your screen or simply text the word START to 88788.
Thanks for watching. We appreciate you. Please subscribe.